that has changed our lives with their experience, their strength, and their hope. And what we wanted to do when they asked us, they said, y'all create what you want to create. And we said, okay, let's have a symposium and let's have a good time. But I want to bring those people here so we can thank them, man. Because there's some people that are doing some good work and they're stuck inside organizations and everybody is, they just got it, people got it twisted. And those people, nobody ever says to those people, thank you, man. Right. Thank you for smiling at me. Thank you for that extra sandwich. Thank you for saying thank you to me. Those little things that I didn't realize at the time, but I remember them now. The smile. The people that didn't make me feel like I was nobody. The people that made me feel like I was somebody. Yes. But now that I got a basket full of presents, I don't want you to think I forgot you, man. Because that's the way it used to be with me when we ran out of dope. All of a sudden I had to leave, right? Guess what, man? Today I ain't the dope man, I'm the hope man. And we ain't gonna never run out of hope. And y'all taught me, you taught me, here she was trying to hide, but you taught me to keep it, I had to give it away. So we want to give the Champion of Recovery Awards because you guys are champions in our recovery. Because y'all move mountains so I can stand here. It wasn't easy to get me up here. And the first lady that we're giving this award to, whoa. She is a tireless champion for recovery. She's off the hook. And we did have some slides that went with these presentations, but those slides were causing a technical issue and the wizard made them disappear. So we got stills to go in. Because guess what, man? We're going to have one of the presentations get froze, right? Because he ain't gonna roll like that. This lady is Amanda Ramshead. I keep calling her Amanda Tillman because she done went out and did some practicing. And she's going to come up with a whole new treatment plan for herself and for us as well. That lady changed my life. And she's touched the lives of so many people. How many people's lives have Amanda touched? Yes, sir. And that's just the people that know she touched it. She touches lives. And we would like to give you, in grateful recognition of your service, Amanda Tillman Ramshead, we would like to give you the Champion of Recovery Award.
I knew that something was up about Wednesday when Bill started plotting, so I get this text message, can I have a picture of you? I get another text message, do you have a current bio? And I was like, what is going on here? So anyway, I told him I was going to get him, but of course there's all this law enforcement in the front row, so I'm not going to do that today. But what I will do is say that I am truly honored to be in the ranks of the people who are being honored today with this award. It's amazing, and to look out and see everybody in this crowd, all of the faces of all the people that I've worked with and that have worked with me and have been a part of my recovery story, and I've been able to be a part of your recovery story, is absolutely amazing. So whenever we had the Opening Doors to Recovery program, Bill he worked for that program. He was the peer navigator for the Opening Doors to Recovery program. And whenever that project came to an end, we needed to find, of course, we didn't want to lose Bill. We had to find something for him to do. So, we started discussing and we decided, hey, we really need a peer support program. There are other peer support programs, but in Chatham County, but we could have an opportunity to create a really innovative program and to be able to work with a lot of individuals in a really unique way and teach them about long-term recovery, teach them about partnering with people, teach them a lot of things and a lot of skills that we knew they needed. And I just wanted to say thank you to all of the individuals that I've worked with. I see some of the original group in the audience, and that is amazing to me. And I also wanted to say, as a part of whenever I was driving here today, I started thinking about Miss Brenda. So I just wanted to remember Miss Brenda. She was one of our original members of our peer support program in Chatham County, one of our founding members, and I just want to, honor her today and her memory today. So thank you so much for this honor.
Yay!
Go back up.
Yes. See, those people fought for me to be able to have an opportunity to continue to work even after I started working, and they told me I couldn't work because I had a criminal history. And they disqualified me for work. And those people, there are some people in this room that went to the mountaintop. They ripped that thing up because they said we believe in him and we want him because we believe that he can do something up in this thing, man. And guess what? Were they wrong? No. Yeah, no, they wasn't wrong. Because you were here today, man. Clap your hands, make your hands fall off. Yes. This next lady, she's touched a lot of our lives. Is she around there? Is Andre in there?
Yeah.
Could you get her to come in here, please?
She had her booth.
I know she's not easily instructable, so there you go. Uh-oh. Yeah, this next lady, God made her just for me. That's right.
That's right.
Nobody's tougher than God, right? Oh, the God of your understanding is tougher than the God of mine, because guess what? He made her just for me. And she has touched so many lives. How many people in this room's lives has she touched? Put your hands together. Put your hands together. That's right. In grateful recognition for your service as a champion of recovery, we present you with the Champion of Recovery Award. Yeah, you are.
Good morning, everyone. This award isn't for me, it's actually for all of you guys. I want to thank my support system and everyone who support the recovery efforts. Thank you and have a great day.
And I knew there was something I forgot, because I knew I was going to forget when I get off to the cosmos. I want you guys to know that we tried to figure out, we sat down, every decision we make as a board of directors, and so we vote. It's a democratic process. Y'all know democratic process still exists? Yeah. That's mandatory for us in our consumer council. It had to be a democratic process. And how do you get a diverse blend of individuals to come together on a consensus? It can be done. So when we tried to figure out what was the order that we were going to give the awards, and everybody who's getting the award can whoop us. You understand what I'm saying? Because they're tough, man. They were tough before we knew what tough was, right? So we gave them in alphabetical order. Well, that's the only way we could figure it out. So that's why it happened like this. Not in order of importance, because they're all equally important to us. They're all phenomenal people. They all have made a phenomenal impact in our lives. This next gentleman, wow. He's another one of the retired, right? I've never seen people that retire, but you see them every place they go, right? Yes. This gentleman right here, man. It's a shame that the slideshow didn't work, because he used to put his hands on our program. Every place we went, he showed up, whether it was Saturday or Sunday or whatever day it was. And I give him the business. And it's a privilege. In grateful recognition of your service, we offer you the Champion of Recovery Award. to David Cruz.
Thank you, Bill. I'm just honored to and humbled to be among this group, but I'm here as a cheerleader. To continue cheering for this long-term recovery for all of our participants. Thank you very much.
Recovery is good. There you go.
That's right.
This next lady, I remember when Andrea had put me up to doing the presentation, and she said, Bill, we got some people we want to talk to, come in there right quick. And I walked in the room, and we was in the room, and about 100 police walked in the room. And I said, okay. And so I did the presentation, right? And check this out. As I was doing the presentation, and I was looking at the police, and I said to myself, there's got to be something that can relieve my anxiety at this moment. And I looked around the room, and there was a lady there. And she's got the nicest face of anybody I've ever met. Later on, I found out that she was one of the nicest people that I'd ever met. Later on, I found out that she's one of the nicest people that anybody's ever met. Then she became like this, the part of our spiritual condition.
Yeah.
This lady has fought tirelessly for the recovery of us and many different people on every level imaginable. She ain't afraid. I present to you and present to her a Champion of Recovery Award to Miss Diane Rieger. Yes. Clap in your hands all on. Yes. Diane, you're standing up. Woo.
Thank you. I cannot tell you how honored I feel, but so very grateful. I came to NAMI so many years ago, brokenhearted and hopeless, and NAMI gave me a reason to have hope. I feel like God has placed me where He needed for me to be, and He gave me what I needed to do what He wanted me to do. I appreciate all the relationships that have been formed through NAMI, people that have been an example, people that have pushed me like John Richards, people that have inspired me like Jane Mangle, Nora Haynes, Larry Branson. And I've often told people like Bill and all of you people that are in recovery, and aren't we all recovering from something?
Yes.
Gone all over this country trying to tell what recovery was and how we believed in it, but you all prove it every day.
That's right, give it away, y'all.
Yeah.
That's right. This next lady, man, wow, she's off the hook. See, we're talking about cultural competency. That's right. We're talking about crossing over. We're talking about transcending spectrums. We're talking about speaking into your belief system. Wow. We're talking about bright lights, big city. You know, we're talking about people that have a commitment to recovery that's longer than you are old. We're talking about people who still make the meetings because they believe that meeting makers what? Make it. I went out of town. I went to John Jay Criminal College and spoke on a panel of experts. Anytime I speak on a panel of experts, I look wonder whose chair I'm sitting in. But I went up to New York and I was up there and I called her on the phone because I remember she said that she was doing something. And I called her on the phone because I call her all the time because she shares experience, strength, and big boy hope with me. You know she's a big girl. I said, hey, what's up? She said, what you doing? I said, I'm in New York. She said, oh, really? I said, yeah. She said, where you at? I said, I'm on Broadway. She said, what time is it? I said, it's about 2:30. She said, I'll be by to pick you up about 6 o'clock. I'm in New York too. We're going to make a meeting. We went to a meeting down in the belly of Harlem. And then afterwards, we went and got some chicken and waffles. And she brought me home. She said, I'm going to take you home. I know it's past your bedtime. So whether she's here or whether she's out at the prison, because she works in a prison. So she's trying to set people free.
Hallelujah.
On the inside and on the outside.
Yeah.
I got 2 microphones. Stop, man. Huh? This lady has touched our lives in a very, 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 very important way.
Yes.
And as a result of that, we would like to offer, in grateful recognition for your service, a Champion of Recovery Award to Ms. Evelyn Wilson.
Hi, family. I'm Evelyn, and I'm in long-term recovery. I'm very grateful to be here, and I've often said, what does recovery look like? Well, take a look in the mirror,
All right.
because recovery looks like you.
There you go.
Whether you're in providing services, or whether you're getting services, recovery looks like us.
Yeah.
And so we want to continue this wonderful work. We want to become a more inclusive and not exclusive community so that we can all be set free. Thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity.
And this next gentleman, he couldn't make it today. He had he's a super busy guy, but he's sold out to recovery too. And this is what I like about the people that I partner with. I call them my peers, even though they're commissioners and CEOs and whatever. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at you, man. You know, he came to our thing, man, and we sang a song, man. We put together a song for him. And we gave him a CD, and we told him he was our honorary homeboy, right? And that was a few years ago. And it was last year, for the 2nd year consecutively, I got a chance to go speak at the Capitol for Mental Health Day at the Capitol, and he kicked it off. And when he kicked it off, he came out there and he said, Bill, how you doing? I said, what's up? He said, I'm doing good. He said, listen, and he sang the song.
All right. Yeah.
The song that we gave to him.
Yeah.
And so he can't be here, but Dr. Johnson is here. That's his homeboy as well. So I'm going to ask him to accept the award. I got so much perfect name in my hands, man. To the Commissioner, Frank Berry. Because they generate these possibilities and these probabilities and these programs. And guess what? Everybody says, oh, that ain't real, it fails. Well, it works if you work it. So that's what I'm talking about.
It's a delight to have a commissioner like Commissioner Barry. Those of you who know him, those of you who've heard him speak, you know his heart is in recovery. There's no lip service there. It's heart, it's passion, it's sincere. And it's really a delight to get to work with him and have people like you, Bill, recognizing that and leading the charge. Thank you.
Some more chicken. Yes. This next lady, she also is a tireless champion. I know my voice will last at least till 2 o'clock. I caught this from the chief of police. No, that's a light. They lie to chief of police, right? That's against the law.